Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. It's Carolisa here, and this is the final part of my fall decorating videos. In the previous part we were doing our primary bedroom, our dining room, and then our kitchen, but in this video we're gonna be decorating our front porch, adding those beautiful fall flowers, and then we're gonna be coming inside to style and decorating our dining area. And I will be giving you some fun and high-end look ideas to recreate a fall tablescape, and also I will be giving you some tips of my styling process. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into this decor. Alright, so we are starting by decorating our front porch. So the first thing I wanted to do is sweeping this area for a quick refresh and sweeping away all the dust and debris and start adding our decor on a clean space. But to create our arrangement here, these faux concrete planters are my favorite for my front porch. And I also use them in my spring gardening here, so when my spring and summer plants died, I just kept the potting mix inside to use it as a sort of cushion, sticking some faux flowers in. But for the flowers, moons are essential for fall. So I found this beautiful faux moon bush in that pretty yellow, and I love the full and sparse look for a very abundant arrangement. So I just was able to find a yellow in this mature, larger version of moons, but I don't regret at all because this color is bringing such a beautiful, vibrant contrast to my front porch. And Hobby Lobby have other mini version of moons as well, but I definitely go with this larger mature flower version. Since moons require a lot of watering and attention, I opted for better getting some faux bushes, and I added a total of 3 bundles to fill the planters with, and I think it's enough for that nice, full and abundant look I wanted to go for. They are coming very compacted, so I just needed to open up and arrange it as I needed for a more sparse and natural look, having this beautiful result. But since I couldn't find the same faux moons in Burgundy, I opted to go for these smaller natural moons that I found at Walmart, and they usually keep it outside, and they would be the perfect complement to the faux yellow moons. And for our doorstep layers, I got this beautiful accent rug that I found at Walmart, and I love the simple and organic look, but also the tassel detail that brings that laid-back, casual and fun visual interest. But for that rustic, textural and cozy look for this season, natural made items like jute would tie perfectly well in this style. So I grabbed this natural jute door mat at Walmart, and similar looks are sold in high-end designer brands for triple the price of this one. But to bring all the fall vibes, I'm layering in some pumpkin, adding this dark orange one that I got at Homegoods, and then this very light orange one that I found at Marshall's. And I like the very neutral orange tone, so I can also use it inside, and adding one to each side to keep things festive and similar. So this is the view to our front door with the moon torches, rustic organic rack layering, and pumpkins. And next we're gonna move inside, and here we have our dining table view. We are gonna be recreating in full tablescape, and this year I decided to go for those burgundy and plum deeper colors. So first I'm adding the first layer of color, which is Mississippi garland, and I would have loved adding a layer of ghost textile, and I ordered one from Amazon in a beige color, but ended up being very yellow orangey, so I decided not to use it here and leave the garland on its own. And for that fun fall detail, I'm adding this amber glass pumpkin that I got at Hobby Lobby, and inside I'm gonna be adding this battery operated candle that I also got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm placing it as a centerpiece decor surrounded with the garland leaves and all the foliage. And I love that it's short and it's glass, so everyone can see through to each other and opposite sides of the table. And next, because warm lighting is essential for a cozy ambience, I wanted to layer in plenty of it. So I just have these short brass candlesticks that I DIY to recreate patina, like an antique rustic look, and I got off of Amazon last year. And then I wanted to stick to my plum burgundy color palette, and I found these deep brown topper candles at Hobby Lobby, but they look more plum in my opinion, so it's the perfect match to the semi-Sifuga color. But to match a bit with our battery operated pillar candle that is inside of the pumpkin, I'm adding that extra lower profile source of light, and I'm adding this very low fall flawless candle that I also found at Hobby Lobby, and I'm adding them in those remaining spots being hidden with the garland foliage. I thought that this flameless candle set was a really nice deal because they include all the batteries. But to soften the look with a sweet touch, I'm also adding some pieces of baby breath that I took off from the stems, and that would help to add a lighter visual interest, but also to add more texture and a soft subtle dimension. So adding them in those specific spots in between the candles, and also at the center to embellish even more the centerpiece we created with our glass pumpkin, and also at the ends to finish up our garland layering. And now it's time to set the dinnerware and serving setting, and I found these faux leather chargers at Target, and what I love is that beautiful cognac light brown color that not also would help to add that traditional fall color hue, but also it's the perfect color to create a lighter but still subtle contrast layering against our toffee brown table. And I've been collecting my dinner and serving ware, and I'm using again these beautiful faux wood chargers that I got at Hobby Lobby last year for that warm and rustic look. And as I told you, I've been collecting my special dinnerware now, and I'm adding a layer of my favorite stoneware. So I'm placing on these beautiful stone dinner plates I ordered from Target last year, and I've been collecting the set, and I truly love the very organic, rustic and artisanal look, like if they were hand-shaped. And I'm also using them to help adding those earthy tones with the beautiful brown coloration on the edges to match the rest of the elements. And for the napkins, I wanted to go for a organic look and a neutral shade to balance the deep color of our semi-Sifuga, so I found this set at Hobby Lobby. But for my styling process in this table, I'm not only using repetition in color but also in elements and patterns, so I got these real wood napkins rings to tie in with the faux wood chargers and the warm, rusticy and organic look to our table. And one of the attributes incorporating wood elements, it's been always its timeless appeal and versatility. So wood is offering that perfect blend of warmth and elegance, the warmth that we are looking for this season and the elegance for that dinner special occasion. So wood, it's one of those go-to materials to create that inviting and aesthetic space. And next for the flatware, I'm using the champagne set that I got from Walmart as well a few months ago, and I love the look of that subtle gold touch when sitting my tablescape. It helps to add that elegant look but still warm hues for autumn. And now they are also matching with my brass gold candlestick holders, and that way you can also use the repetition, adding other metal with the same color hues to tie in with other elements that you have already placed on your table. And for the glassware, I'm sticking to the traditional amber color, and I found the simple look glass cups at Walmart as well, and I love that they match with the light amber color of the glass pumpkin. But to complete our dinner table setting, I'm adding this gorgeous scalloped edge baking dish that I got at Target, and I thought it would be perfect as a serving bowl, so we can serve a dessert or the dinner dish and just place it in the middle of the table, and it will look so pretty, and I found it so charming to complete our table. And now being completed, it's time to bring that cozy vibes, lighting all the candles along the table, and this is the look for our dining table, being ready for that fall dinner or fall gathering time with the family or friends. So here I'm showing you the results and wider views of our table and some of the details. And this table setting, it's perfect for an autumn hosting or family gathering dinner time and those special occasions and celebrations during this holiday time and the fall season. If you want to add something more, you can add more pumpkins or other items that you want to complete the table depending on the situation or the celebration you are going for this fall season. But it's time to undo this table since I'm going for a more practical setting for a daily basis. So I'm bringing this rounded vase that I got at Homegoods and just adding these two rasped eucalyptus stems for a very wispy saddle look, since we have plenty of stems and other greenery in other areas. And for a simple fall nature inspired look, I'm placing this large concrete bowl and then filling up with the scented potpourri that I already have on hand. I saved from last year. And then I got this pretty pumpkin candle shape I found at Walmart with a similar look to other more expensive I've seen from high-end brands. And that's it, something very simple and more practical for an everyday family use. Now it's time to style our hutch. That is a kind of separation between our dining area and the living room. So I will just remove the previous decor and I'm giving a quick wipe down to start decorating on a fresh and clean space. To start decorating in, I'm bringing this low profile rounded face and I'm opting for that nature inspired and organic look. So when shopping at Target, I found this dried floral bundle and I like that rust color and how full it's coming. So I'm using the rust dried stems and the dried baby breath to create this arrangement. And And I'm first adding this book that is tying in with this nature-inspired and natural floral arrangement, and that will give off a more homey casual look. To stick to our organic and rustic look, I'm adding those rattan woven boxes, and on the upper shelf I'm adding that touch of wall art. To elevate the picture, I'm placing that easel that I got from Maggie & Co, and then I'm bringing this nature-inspired wood landscape framed wall art that I got from Heart and Hand collection at Target. To tie in with the wovens and warmth brown rustic colors, I'm adding to the other side this pretty woven vase that I got at Walmart with a beautiful shape. On the other shelf on top, I'm adding this rust glass pumpkin that I got at Homegoods, and the color matches perfectly well with the dried florals below. And next to it, I'm just adding this iron candlestick holder as an accent piece, purpose only to finish up tying in with the black accents I previously added and I got at Michael's. And that's it, our hutch completed, and I've intentionally created a zigzag distribution flow to create that visual harmony, playing around with the color repetition and textures so that the elements and color work together with a more organized and cohesive look. Simple touches, keeping that moody and warm color palette and that organic nature-inspired look. And that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe if you are ready. I hope that you got so much inspiration and ideas for your home decor, and see you in my next video. Bye!